Chris Stewart for High School Sports Weekly, back at Oak Mountain High School, a few weeks away from the start of the boys' high school basketball season. But the Oak Mountain Eagles are getting ready. We got three members of the team. Guys, introduce yourselves first, if you will.
Wilder Evers.
I'm Ian Goat.
Guys, you're all part of a senior class that I know has high expectations for the year. So tell me how the off season has gone and getting ready for what's about to start.
Oh, it's really good. We're all getting to kind of bond together. We have a strong senior class, so looking forward to it.
Pretty good.
We're just trying to get better every day.
Tell me how you did it. Tell me some things you did during the off season that may be a little bit out of the norm. I know you got conditioning. I know your time in the gym shooting, but from a group standpoint, what do you guys do to kind of work together to get ready for now?
I think we're all really good friends. We hang out.
So you've got to do the things individually, but now the season's about ready to go, about ready to start practice. Tell me how excited you are to actually do some things truly as a team to get yourself prepared for what's always a challenging schedule.
Super excited. Just like to get a new group and hopefully go after that state championship again.
You guys had an unbelievable opportunity and a chance to come back and try to do something really, really special. How much of that do you rely on from last year in terms of maybe getting yourself ready for this season?
Well, just the process. You know, they say trust the process, and you know it's not going to be there the first game. Just continue to build.
And also, I think maybe not looking to the end. Make sure you take care of stuff day in and day out. How special has it been, though, to come back to school with it being a little bit more like normal? Maybe not as many distractions as last year brought, but also getting to go around and enjoy the success that you guys were a part of last year. So you get to enjoy that, kind of enjoy it now, what took place last year. So from a senior class standpoint, give me the biggest challenge you think is you're faced with. I'm not talking about necessarily a team, but what's the biggest, the toughest challenge you guys face?
I don't know if it's a challenge, but just the leadership part of it. Like we are leaders of the team, so just maintaining that and focus on that.
Guys, good luck to you. We appreciate the time, and we look forward to following the Eagles here on High School Sports Week. Chris Stewart back at Oak Mountain High School as we continue on High School Sports Weekly, previewing the upcoming high school basketball season. The boys basketball team, the reigning champions in Class 7A, kind enough to join us here. Coach, we're going to have your guys introduce themselves, and then we'll finish with you. But go ahead, guys. Tell everybody your name.
I'm Ryan Giegel. I'm Cam Whitaker.
Coach Chris Love.
And you got that on the side of the rings for all of them, I would have guessed is all. That's pretty special. If you could start there and tell me what that memory is like of last year for you.
Oh, it's a great memory. It's a dream come true.
Oh yeah, it was a crazy experience, especially with the guys that just left senior year. For them to go out like that was amazing.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that I remember the most is just the smile on the kids' faces, and to know that you know, we had gone through some tough times, and for us to kind of fight through it and experience it all together, and the smile on their faces, you know, that locker room was special.
I know it's a natural tendency when you are coming back off of a championship for a coach to try to tell these guys, hey, you hadn't done squat. Well, the problem is just about all these guys have. They've all got rings. You've got a lot of that team back. So how do you balance or make the transition, maybe is the better way of putting it, from state championship team to one that actually starts at ground zero again like everybody else?
Well, you know, I think this group, that, to be honest with you, I think we've still got a chip on our shoulder for a lot of different reasons. You know, we ended up losing our two leading scorers and two leading rebounders. I mean, about 30 points and 20 rebounds. So I think this group has got something to prove. We really haven't had to have that conversation, and I don't really anticipate that we will. This group is hungry to you know, it's a new year, it's a different team, even though we do have a lot of returning guys. But I think this group has something to prove, and you know, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that with this group.
Cam, does it feel different being a senior now? Feeling like as a class, this is your team?
Oh yeah, it's very different. I feel like a kid still, you know, and to take a leadership role is a pretty big step.
Trust me, from an old guy, you are still a kid. All right, to another kid here, as a senior, tell me what you feel like you've got to do from a leadership standpoint day in and day out.
It just feels like you got to be more vocal on the court and teach the new kids just what to do out there.
Coach, you gotta take, obviously, the cliche, one day at a time, but you're in an area where it's so tough, and obviously I would think that helped prepare you for what was the state championship run last year.
Oh, absolutely, and our schedule leading up to our area play was extremely difficult, and you know, we open up with Mae Jemison and Ramsey and Spain Park and Eufaula this year. So yeah, we like playing a tough schedule. We feel like it prepares us for our ultimate goal, which is to be playing our best basketball in January and February, and that's what happened the last actually couple of years for us, and we hope that happens this year. We feel like we got to be challenged early in the year to be our best.
Congratulations on what y'all have been able to build here at Oakmount. We appreciate the hospitality, and we appreciate you joining us here on High School Sports Weekly.
When it comes to an injury, you shouldn't have to be a professional athlete to get professional care. In fact, you shouldn't have to be an athlete at all. At OS1, we understand that orthopedic injuries occur to all types of people at all times of the day. Our convenient location allows you to get immediate attention without having to go to an emergency room. We have on-site digital X-ray and MRI, and our sports medicine specialists are fellowship trained and are here to get you back to it, whatever it might be. The best part is that OS1 is generally less expensive than the ER, and our decreased wait times make sure you are able to spend less time waiting and more time getting better. For more information or to book an appointment, please visit our website at bettersooner.com or just come to our Hoover location. OS1 Sports Injury Clinic. Get better sooner.